Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new live, a new Share Your Minis. Sorry if I'm a little bit late. I was trying to put everything. So this is the video where I will go through the minis that are shared in my Facebook group. So I will go through them. I will give feedback. But the main purpose of this is to share with the community the great work of some of the people that is sharing the miniatures in my Facebook group. So it's like a little bit of a tribute to all the people that are sharing the miniatures in the Facebook group that I created for that purpose, and also to share anything that you want to share, or even to, if you have questions or discussions that you would like to talk, you can also open a topic in my Facebook group. Okay, so really the Facebook group is try to be a forum focused on our hobby, and mainly just give a minute. I'm trying to put the group. So it's going to be it's a forum where I try to I want everybody to feel free to discuss any point. I want to thank the people that is watching right now, and I also want to thank you anybody that have shared miniatures. It's really awesome that you are sharing your work there, and it's an enjoyment to look at the work of other people. Sometimes it's very inspirational and helps me to try to push myself and also find new things to do and new ideas. So without losing more time, I will start sharing, and I will go to start sharing. Share. I'm trying to see if it's working. Yeah, okay. And now I will go to the Facebook group. Let me see. If you have any question, I will go here. I will open this. No, this one. No, I don't want this in case you have a chat, and then I will go to this one and start talking about the miniatures. So I think you can see my screen now. I hope you can enjoy, and we will start. I move back. So the previous one was already. These are not too much interest, to be fair. So I already talked about these ones before. So I will start from this work that was shared by Erzan Jovanovic, or how is also called the Grumpy Guy Gaming. So this is Nurgle Demon Prince. The wings is a conversion, so this Nurgle Demon Prince does not come with wings. And I don't know if this is the fine cast version or if this is the metal version. So we have seen both versions previously in the we have the both versions. So I have to say that the work, the way I like, for me, is the way how I like Nurgle. That is dirty, so it's clean, but it shows dirtiness. Okay, so it's not just putting the paint without just creating dirtiness everywhere. So it's very intentional where to put the dirtiness, very intentional where to do the rust, also working with the colors to have contrast to all those pustules, but everything in the end looks quite dirty and Nurgle. So we look from other angles. Again, nice work on the scars and the open wounds. Another thing that it's important for me when you do metallics is that the rust of the oxidation can be different from the iron to the brass looking like. So you see iron will go more on reddish tones, the oxidation, while the bronze and coopers will go more on bluish, greenish oxidations. Okay, so for me it's important also to take into account these details. The skin, it's quite pinkish, so I like all in all the yellow pustules contrast very well, and then the red tabard also have a nice contrast. The wings very nicely work as well with all these color gradients here from this purple, almost purple color, so very dark and red, purplish red. The purplish red also give the sensation of rotten skin or sick skin. So I think this works very well, going to the very pale at the end. I will say that maybe you can add sometimes a little bit of green shading somewhere, or even exaggerate a little bit more the purple. And so on is quite nicely. The armor, he went for instead of the green armor, for the white armor that was the Per Heresy colors. okay, with the green, with a touch of green. So this is a pre-heresy color scheme. Again, adding some dirtiness on the foot. Maybe you can add a little bit more, but you see all this armor is really weathered and dirty. So you will see dirtiness like this, or the foot is more dirty. We also see all these type of striations on the armor. So very nice look. I think looks great. And I like the base as it is. So this muddy base, it looks awesome with the ultramarine dead on the base. I think the best ultramarine is the dead ultramarine. So sorry if you are ultramarine follower, but it's maybe the chapter that I like the less from the Loyal. So all in all, excellent work. Not much to say here. And I think he did, yeah, it looks really, really great. Another thing is, yeah, it's not maybe the scars, but also the scars, you can add some gloss varnish to show that that glossiness, I think, is down here, but maybe the picture is not showing this well, to show that this is an open scar at this moment. Okay, so let's go to the next. So excellent work, Erzdan, as you usually share. This is a new miniature for me. This is I have been working on painting the Bakunin Jurisdictional Command miniatures from the Infinity. I'm not very I'm not very knowledgeable on the Infinity, to be fair. So I have not too many information about them. So I guess this is a guy with green skin. Very nice work on the orange. Very clean paint job. Okay, so it looks really nice and clean paint job. Here we see the only thing I will add is you can go a little bit more, but this is also my style. But in this dark part, dark gray or black, you would need a very nice color gradient to show the shades and the highlights. You can do a little bit more on the orange as well, on the green. It looks flat compared. Sorry, it looks flat compared to the trousers. Okay, so and this guy also, this lady, also is quite interesting. Okay, nice paint job, very clean. And I know Infinity, the miniatures are smaller, or the scale is not as heroic as in the case of the Warhammer 40k. So they are more slim miniatures, and it's recognizing the face. So this is a good thing. When Facebook can recognize the face, means that it's nicely done. Yeah, maybe again on the orange you can put a little bit more of highlights, but all in all, very nice work. I like a lot also the skin tone. So very nice work from Michael Reading. So really nice, these Infinity miniatures. I always like to see miniatures from other companies. I know that I'm very focused on Games Workshop, but I appreciate that other companies can do a great job as well. And here we see these are miniatures from Zombicide. Although this is a board game, they also do very nice miniatures. These are called the Fatty Bursters for Zombicide. So again, it looks like he worked very well with with experience on the Nargle. This skin, they look rotted. These greens are working very well. And yeah, I will say there is not much to say here. Maybe you can make it skin. I don't know. I will say that you can next time. Maybe you can play a little bit with the skin tones to have more variation. I don't know why it went back to this. Sorry for that. I think I clicked by mistake. But yeah, I think it's a nice work, and for tabletop is more than enough. So it's really awesome work. So I guess I don't know if these are Erzdan Jovanovic do a lot of commission painting, so I'm guessing this is a commission. I'm not sure, but yeah, I guess the client can be very happy on that. Let's move up. So yeah, some videos. I will not go through the videos on how this is done, but if you want to know how these things were painted, the Fatty Bursters, you can also go to the Erzdan Jovanovic channel and check how he painted them. Here we see more from Erzdan, and this is a Nargle thing. I love the skin, and But it's not an Nargle. I think it's from another. No, it's sorry, it's a Zombicide as well. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of beginning something done for Nargle. Yeah, it's a Zombicide thing. I think looks. I like a lot this super pale skin with the purplish colors, and also this looks super nasty. So looks super nasty, super well done, and all the colors placed in the right place. Looks really, really nasty. But it's an excellent job. Nothing else to say. I like a lot this thing here, how you play with the blues and the purples to give all the shading and the same time the thickness. White, well combined with glossiness and this type of things can give really a very unpleasant look as well. Let's keep looking. Again, more videos. As I said, you can share what you like to share here. I'm open to, the channel is open to the community to share what they want to share. Here, the light is not very good. This is a job, and the camera was not working well. I had problems with my phone to the point that now I cannot use the phone anymore for making pictures because the objective is broken. I don't know what happened. But this is a miniature from the Blackstone Fortress. This is the guy who it's called is the Rock Trader, and I try to paint quite similar to the colors from Games Workshop. So I even did the stripes on the trousers. The only thing is here I prefer to go red with this rim on gold. It's a very nice miniature to paint. It was fun. And in the picture, I try to make this dark look to show if it's if he's in the black fortress as well. Okay, so this is why I wanted to make for this black, but at the end, the picture is not showing very well the paint job. This is black highlighted with blues. Okay, so it was a fun project. Maybe I should make better pictures next time on this guy. Checking from time to time in the chat. If there is any question, anything that you would like to share, don't hesitate to share it in the chat. Okay, let's go to the next one. And this is from, again, Erzan is doing a lot of job. He's a commission painter, so he's also painting a lot. This is one of the new characters for Chaos and for the Vigilus campaign. This was launched, if I'm not wrong, around January. It's a new type of flyer character. Yeah, black is always a challenge color to paint, to have a nice highlights on the black. I think he did some edge highlighting, but here I will say that this excellent. Okay, the schools I like. This is schools more darker, that they look dirtier. I like the detail here on the like. I will say that for me, the only thing I will have done a little bit different is the highlights on the black. But I say as well, black is a challenge color to do, but it looks a little bit flat compared to the rest of the miniature. And yeah, my preferred part of this miniature are the weapons, especially the tip of the spear looks awesome. And from the other side as well. So, and then all these lines to make the look of the metallic. Yeah, he looks bloody, so he's coming from the combat, and he also seems that he killed Ultramarine as well. I also like the tubing with this color that gives the sensation. It's a mixture between organic and rubbery color. It looks like guts or intestines. So I love that. And again, here we see these very dark skulls. They look like really old skulls, and they have not been cleaned, as we can see from some in some museums or even in some Yacimens. So they look like that. The gold here is very nicely done. In the gold, in some cases it can be also, yeah, but all in all, excellent job. Okay. Then curious why you use this color for the spear. It combines quite well, but it's quite a curious color to put there. Also, the different pink. I think the pinkish is giving a very nice contrast, but it's also quite a curious choice. So another miniature from Grumpy Guy Gaming or Erzan. Let's move up, because this month we have some nice shares. So this is from Gumsh. I guess I cannot read this name, sorry, but my knowledge of the Cyrillic is not that good. But here we see is Gumsh. Is another commission painter, and this is also very nice work. I like a lot the weathering all around the vehicle. I think it's an excellent job on weathering. This is, I don't know if he uses sponge or just with brush, point by point. Also, another detail that is very important, he have touched all the different rivets of the tank you see here. So this is a work that it's a lot of time consuming. Okay, so here I'm wondering what is this? Looks like a glass thing, and here also the visuals and the weapons look as well overheated. So they make this type of metallic that looks like having shooting and having overheat as well. So it's I find this is an excellent piece. Okay, I guess it's the Dark Angels, a little bit light for my taste on Dark Angels, but yeah, this will be the only. But it's. I think this. If you receive that, you cannot complain. Okay, so there is no mistakes. It looks great, and for me, it's an excellent job. So thanks a lot for sharing. Okay, it's always a pleasure to see these miniatures and to enjoy watching them. This is from Alex Strider. He did some Skitari. Okay, he went for quite so the red cloaks, and then this very looks like metallic armor, but it's a quite matte metallic in a way. So very interesting color choices. The only thing is I'm not convinced about the blue. I think this blue has to be more pale for my taste. I will have add a little bit more white on this blue. It's not for me, and it's a personal taste, and for taste, everybody have their own taste. But the blue is not matching with the rest of the colors here, and it's too much contrasting. So drags too much the attention from the rest of the miniature that is excellently painted. Okay, so here I will rethink about the blue. The other one option is to desaturate a little bit the blue, going a little bit more to the white, as it is. I guess you want to show this as an energy coil or something like that. The other option is also make more visible the blue, sorry, on this type of lights. It's not enough. There's a lot of blue here and very little here. It's not enough to move the eye from one side to the other of the miniature. At least this is my feeling. But they are a very nice paint job, excellent. I love how smooth and clean is done the armors. So it's really nice, and all the colors in the right way. So excellent work. The only thing is the blue for me. But it's all in all, very nice work. Here we see Erdan saying that he did some speed painting on that. So this is, I guess, mainly airbrushing and paneling. So yeah, nice. This is a quite big. This is a big piece of terrain, right? Because these are this is a lot of sector mechanicum here, a lot. So this man is a painting machine, and this is a full terrain. What a wonderful table. Here we have the drill, and here we have all the different what's called is all different parts of the mechanicum sector. Lovely. I would love to play in this table, no doubt. Excellent. I always enjoy it. There is more. Oh, sorry if I just went too fast. Yeah, there is more. I like a lot how you did the panels on these deposits. We have one of the old rhinos. Fun to see there. But this is very nice. Okay, thank you a lot for sharing. Go to the next one, and I think, yeah, I'm checking here. Why is this picture there? Okay, let's. Sorry. Let's just show this. This is painted for a friend. So this, I guess, the friend have to be happy as well. Here we have a quite curious way to paint the Stormcast Eternals, and it's way that's coming from me because I also have paint mine green. So this is good. It's more like a lime green or more traditional green. Mine is more like a turquoise green. Okay, but yeah, but they look. It looks great. I think the paint job is very nice, and I see that he have used inks, and I also like how this is looking here. All this aureole of green here on the armor. I think it looks nice. This looks like the armor has been painted in silver and then washed with green, what give a very nice finishing. You can see this is a very nice thing to experiment. Okay, you take this is also the same for this armor. So you have paint the armor in a silver color or an iron color, and then you do a wash of green, and then you have all this very nice greenish armor. I think it's an excellent idea. And then the black and the back is contrasting very well with the greens. Very nice color composition. I will say that very nice to have different type of green. When you go very heavy in one color of the palette is the challenge, and is that the people can differentiate the different parts of the miniature, and I think here you did quite a good job. Again, the head of the Devacos looks really nice. Let me open the picture that was here at the bottom. Yeah, here, I know what. Here Ezran was given the idea to go for red on the cape. This is as well, this is a very nice idea. So if you add red, then you have a very nice contrasting color with the green. Red is a very nice contrast for the green. And I think it can make a very nice work as well. Here we see more pictures of the Skittery. Okay, not much to add. I just want to show you from the other angle. The paint job is super clean and it's very well done. So very well, Alex. I think they look very nice and they will look great on tabletop. Let's move up. Here we see some trolls, and this again, yeah, my friend Ezran is really painting a lot. So I think this is the big troll. I like a lot these pale colors, and I think adding this blue, it's this purple. Sorry, it's really matching very well with the greenish blue of the troll. Sorry, I like a lot this. This looks like a stone hand as well here. I like as well the belly. This oxidation here is quite nicely done on this cannon. Looks like a cannon, I guess. I think it looks very, very nice. So smooth. So a smooth painting job. I think it's yeah. I don't have to, and I like a lot the mushrooms. I should have taken this idea. The mushrooms looks very nice as well. All these type of things here, but the mushrooms, I think, for me, is the favorite part. The only thing, and I don't know if this was assembled to you, is these things here. We have to be careful sometimes. Okay, we have it here because I have seen it here and as well here on the like. And this is sometimes on the push fit meters. This is sometimes even more challenging. So you need green stuff and to work a little bit on that if you want to avoid it completely. But yeah, I will not dismiss the paint job because of that. So this is really nice. And the other thing I want to show you, you see, this is quite a rocky looking, more bluish, and the rock is different. Okay, so you can imagine this. And now I realize the rock is a dwarf, I think. The rock is a hit, is a statue hit of a dwarf, I think. Or at least it's a statue hit. Head, sorry, it's a statue head. So, well, very nice miniature. Very nicely done. It's always a pleasure to watch these miniatures. And then, yeah, he's unstoppable, man. So more, here we see very nice red squeaks. Here we'll see that I will have done a little bit more of highlight on the red. I don't know if the red is a little bit washed out as well for the picture. I think here you use a lot the airbrush to do some of the effects on the, it's my opinion, but I guess you have used airbrush to do some of the effects on the red. The mouth and the teeth, I think, is the best part. These teeth with this, they look great. Then the mouth and with this pinkish part, it makes them to look excellent. So excellent. All I think people will look more the angular squeaks, and they will not look that much on the goblins that are there. But to be fair, I didn't pay attention until now on these guys. I was paying all my attention on these two big squeaks. The goblins are well done, but for me, where my eyes goes are to look at the squeaks. Very nicely done. They look excellent. We keep moving up. And this is some terrain I did. This is a new now holes for the Skaven. So if you want to know how this is painted, I have it in my channel. So not much. I will not lose too much time on that. This was quite a fast paint job to have them ready for a tournament that I was playing. Here we see some Nurgle. This from Richard Granger. And this is a new pig bag with Papa Nurgle. I don't know if this here the main critique for me, and I guess this is work in progress. It's looking too clean for Nurgle, but I think this is work in progress because the base is not done, and I think it needs some washes and other additional work. But this is how you do Nurgle, right? You start with a very nice and clean paint job, and now when you are here is the moment to start doing the dirtiness and to start making it look more Nurgle. And you do this with intention, focusing where you want to put the dirtiness and showing and really thinking how you want to do all the weathering. So I guess it's a work in progress, I'm pretty sure. But here is a good example to see, okay, you have a nice clean job, and now let's start working on the different effects. For example, we start chipping paint here on the holes. We start making here something, right? We chip the paint, and then we do like if it's a liquid falling, for example. You can start adding very thin paint, like some nice lines going down to show that if something was dripping there and creating traces. Okay, you should do that, especially from the holes, and from there you start creating like a dirty zone around the rivets. All this work, but first you need a clean paint job so that you can dedicate later on to dirtying and adding the dirtiness on the clean paint job. Excellent start point, Richard. And now we go again to Erzan Jovanovic. Sorry, here we have, this is a new color of Titans, and I think this is a work in progress. So up to now he was doing a lot on wound colors, and this is more the traditional blue and yellow. It's quite popular in the Titans. He's painting a lot of Titans, to be fair. Yeah, and here we have this Skittery. I think here we have the full unit of the Skittery. And again, they look really nice. And I will say that I like a lot the colors of the armor and the cloak. And here is, I still think that the blue on the blue we should do something. Looks a little bit out of the place in all this color scheme, because you have everything very earthy, very more on the camouflage, and then you have this blue that is too much bright compared to the rest. Even the red is a little bit desaturated, at least in this picture. And we go now to Eskidville. I think he's making a diorama with these guys. These are from the Raging Heroes, or the toughest guys in the universe, I think it's called, in the galaxy, the toughest girls in the galaxy. I like a lot this brown, the green. So he's doing and the skin of these stitches. The skin of these stitches looks excellent as well. So he's very nice job. Very interesting miniatures. Always nice to see that. I see that you are using the non-metallic metal effects on the blades. Okay, so it looks really metallic here. So you're doing a very nice job. I like a lot these reddish purplish colors contrasting with the skin. I think it makes a lot of sense and make it look very scary and demonic at the same time. White armor with sepia shades, maybe a little bit of green, also very nicely executed, very clean. But if I have to point something that I like a lot is the weather of the saddle and the back armor of the Invader. So it's really nice. Really nice. Excellent job. Here we see these are the same that we have seen before, but no finish and painted. Finish and assembled, I mean. So yeah, these more traditional colors and yellow. Yellow can be tricky, but at the same time, it's a very nice color to work with because it's a color that you can use. It's very nice for chipping and to create all these dirtiness effects. It's a color that supports very well all this work. And I think this squad here of one Warlord, River, and two Warhounds looks very nice on this color. So excellent color choice. And yeah, and this way Games Workshop is also using this color as one of the official colors. This is a Necromunda warband that I just painted. And here the only thing I want to talk about is that I try to make different color scheme for each for each guy of the warband. This is the leader of the unit. I went for a pale skin on him. Then we have these two guys, one with brown skin and the other one with a more conventional skin in a way. Again, dark skin and lighter skin. So I like to combine both sides of the skin. This is more like I would say like Arabic skin in a way, or can be even Latin American type of skin color. So yeah, it's what I try to play, and then I add some chipping on the armor plate. This was quite fast to paint. I was expecting to spend more time. At the end, it came out quite fast, or faster than what I was expecting. So let's go to the next. This is very old, so I will not spend time on that. This is another miniature of the paint. This was painted in parallel with Goliath. When I was tired of Goliath, I was painting this. When I was tired of this, I was painting the Goliath. And here, for me, the main thing to talk about is the cape, is where I spend a little more time. I wanted to give this universe looking, okay? He's the Exorcist. He's one of the sorcerers of the Stormcast Eternal. So I decided that this cape with galaxies and stars will match on him. And I try to combine purples and blues to do this effect. If you want to know, no, this one I did not do a tutorial, sorry. But if you want to know how the green is done, I have tutorials on very similar. Here we see from Dan Gonzalez. We have seen before this from Erdan Jovanovic, and now we see the same intro from Dan Gonzalez. As I said, black is a challenge color, but I think he did quite a nice job here. He went for a more traditional look. He decided to add blood, and the skulls are more white than the case of the Erdan Jovanovic, or even my case where I tend to go more on the brown spectrum. They are more on the bone marfil ivory look like, but it's I think it looks quite nice. Again, black is difficult to highlight. I think it may need a little bit of additional highlight because, depending, or maybe it was the picture, because here we can see the highlight quite nicely as well on the guy on the ground. So it's a very nice job done, and thanks a lot for sharing. And this is more from the Grumpy Guy Gaming. This is the personal bodyguard of Marneus Calgar. So yeah, they look quite nice, but I think this is not at the highest level of what Ersan can do. Sorry. Even on the capes, I think he can go for more highlight. But yeah, all depends as well what is the quality he was looking for. As when you do commission painting, the final quality can depend as well on what the consumer have decided to, or the customer, I have to say, the customer wanted to have or wanted to pay for. But they look nice. I don't know if this is the Finecast or the Metal Miniatures, but you have done a very nice job on them. So keep moving. Here we start as well from Dan Gonzalez, and this Slaughter Priest from the Blades of Khorne. Very bloody. I like a lot all this blood on him. So I guess this is one of the guys that goes with white, and his white things to become red because of the blood. And I think this guy is not far from that. So very bloody guy, nicely done, and another well-executed miniature, Dan Gonzalez. And this is from Zachary Ian Ferguson. This is a beast. Okay, this is a Gorgon for the Beast of Chaos. Here, I think what you can do is after applying the wash, you can clean up a little bit the miniature. Okay, and this will help you to have more contrast. No, it looks a little bit dirty because you just see the wash and you have not done any highlight, and this is why it gives this dirtiness effect. But if you come back and you clean up a little bit and you do the highlights, it will look excellent. It looks nice, it looks good, and it's a very big miniature, so it consumes a lot of time to paint. The face is nicely done. Okay, but yeah, the only thing here is that you have applied the white and you have not done any other highlights. So I will suggest you next time you combine this with some highlight as well, so you can have more contrast between the white area and the highlighted area. So yeah, it's looking really nice. Keep moving up, and now we have here some Death Marines. What surprises? Death Marines from the, I think this is a metal resin kit. So I'm not sure about the weathering down here. I think you should add black before doing the weathering with silver and leave a little bit of black around. This gives more depth to the chip paint, and I think from my point of view, I think it's more realistic. But yeah, this is just some dead people, and I guess you don't want to consume too much time neither. So this is really a damage terminator. Here we have some death guard. Well, some legs here alone. I guess this comes from Forgewall. Here we have the full, the work in progress on the full force of the Beast of Chaos. Here we have the Gorgon that we have seen before. As you can see, it's quite a big miniature. These are some pictures of my full escaping army. I will not stop here now. And here we have, and I think, let me check, this is work in progress. But here what I want to show you is the very nice pink color, so and how pink can be also a good option for this type of demonic things. I did the same for my Thinch Hellwood. I went for a very similar pink, and I think this pink is a very nice addition to armies that are going to be more monotone on the dark colors, and not that bright colors. This is another thing that is quite old when we talk about the. Here we see another tutorial onto the Green Power Sword. This can be quite interesting. Maybe I will make a look as well. You can get ideas. More what's called this Imperium Adeptus Titanicus from Ethan Jovanovic. Here we have this white, green, and red and gold. I forgot the word. No, Imperial Knight or Imperial Knight. And then by adding the colors, you can distinguish the squad quite easily. Okay. We keep moving. We just look at the washes here. There's a work in progress from Austin Logato, so I will focus once the work is done. This is from James Buck. He's painting these goblins. I like a lot the bases. The bases looks really interesting. I guess these are flat bases with simulating the cracking of the dry thing or dried earth that have been cracking. I like the goblin woman here. I think it's a nice touch. And yeah, this is overall a nice paint job. So they look quite nice. Keep moving up. It's not finished yet, so I will keep moving up because I know that there is a finished picture. Here we have Marneus Calgar done by Erdan. Before we have seen these two guys, and then the tutorial how to do the swords, and now we have Marneus Calgar. And I love, my favorite part in that case is the head. I love the color of the skin on the head. I love the color of the hair, and it looks like excellent. So if this was for tabletop, it's more than tabletop, but it looks really nice, and I will wish to have something like that. So very nicely done there, and you every day you do a better job. I think I missed some pictures here, so let me go back. Yeah, there were pictures of the Marneus Calgar. So here we have Marneus Calgar on with the Ultramar Wanderlet. Excellent paint job. Looks awesome. The eagle is also very nice. The eagle heads. Okay, we keep advancing. We are now in the 31st of March, so we are at the end. This is where I was talking. This is from Austin Logato, and he is sharing here a Plague Doctor and a Noise Marine. The Plague Doctor, I like what he have done here. I guess it's black cotton. I guess so. It's black cotton. It's very nice. It's a very nice touch how to add realism and how to personalize your miniatures. And then we have the rest that is quite this dark green and black cope. So nice work. Okay. But as I told him, maybe my favorite. Here, the only thing is I think he used dry brush. I think it's better if you use white blending. It's going to be much better on cloaks. Cloaks are quite challenging because they have very organic shape or very organic form, but at the same time have a very hard edge. So I think here you try to do edge highlight on this part, or you that is looking weird on this piece of cloth. So you have to go also up with that to simulate a little bit. But yeah, all in all, a nice paint job. And then we go to very nice painted Noise Marine. This is the special edition Noise Marine. And I think he also did a very good job. This is quite time-consuming to do the Gephardt pattern. And then we see here the flame. So it's really a nice workshop. And that's all. Here is where we finish. So I have seen that today there is no questions from the people viewing this direct. I hope this live. Sorry. I hope you have liked this one, and there is a lot of interesting paint jobs. Again, Erdan is putting a lot. The community have grown quite a lot in the last in the last month all. And here we have another thing. If you want to vote, I open the votation here. If you want to vote for High Elf, the Blackstone Fortress robot, or the Cataphractii Terminator of the First Legion as my next tutorial. So far, it's winning the High Elf Sorcerer with 7 votes against 3 and 2. You have to add 1 vote here. Because you can vote here and you can vote on YouTube. You can vote in one of the two, or you can vote in both if you want to have your double vote. The one that having more votes between here and my YouTube channel is the one I'm going to paint. And so far, the High Elf Sorcerer is the winner. So this is what I'm going to do a tutorial this month soon. Okay, so interesting. So I will go for something that is very different. So I have to think how to paint my High Elf Sorcerer now. Is the choice of the people, so I have to do this one. But I will give a couple of days more. Maybe this is changing. So I will take the decision in Thursday, okay, and night Thursday, Friday, okay. For the weekend, I will start doing the tutorial. And that's all. That's all for this video. Let me go back to stop sharing here, and I go back to the camera. So I guess now I'm back in the camera. I want to see myself. So yeah, this is all the miniatures shared by the community. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and yeah, I don't see any questions, so please don't be shy, and you can share questions in the chat. I really love to answer any type of questions that you may want to know, and never is late. So if you see this after the live show, you always can leave questions, comments, suggestions in the comments and below, okay, below the video. So don't. Yeah, no more to talk here. I'm a little bit tired, to be fair. I feel a little bit sleepy now because I have slept very little last night. I have one of my kids a little bit sick, and when they wake me up in the middle of the night, it was difficult to fall asleep again. But this is all what I want to show in this video. So I hope you have enjoyed this one. Keep tuned if you want to do more, to see more tutorials. Keep tuned. Keep sharing your work. I really enjoy looking at your work, spending this time discussing about what you have painted. And yeah, if one of you would like to join my live show next time, drop me a message and I can invite you so we can do this. Maybe it's going to be more interesting. If you want to join me, next time I do a live show about sharing miniatures, don't hesitate. Contact me that if you are interested to be in the live show, and I will invite you so you can be part of the live. Okay, so yeah, that's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you later. Bye.